YouTube, welcome back.
I am back. What it do, baby?
Comment, like, subscribe, and tap that notification button so you know when I'm dropping another one of these things. So, we're going to review Lattafa's Asad line. The ones that's focused for the men. You know, they got the Yara line that's focused for the ladies. And if you like to go back and forth, that's cool. It's between you and your nose and those around you. So notice we have, again, a different setup. We're back in the office and we've done some reconfiguring. I just want to give you a different look when we go between the videos and things like that. And at the suggestion of Sugar, who's gearing up to do some things. So be on the lookout for that. Well, today we're going to talk about Lattafa's Asad line. And I was not paying attention to these at all. At all. So Kids Griffey told me about this one first. The OG of the Asad line. Lattafa Asad. This one, you know what they say, it's a rendition of and how people feel about it. This is one of those that you could walk into almost any Burlington around the country and this will probably be there, at least 3 to 5 in my opinion. This is not hard to get, nor should you be paying anywhere over $25 for this at this point. It's been out for several years, is well respected. Dare I say, some people even like this over the original that this is a rendition of. And that's on you. You know, it's your money. It's how you feel about the fragrance. It's okay. I'm not going to try to convince you otherwise, like some people may. Then the next one was Lattafa Zanzibar, where this is a more spicier, darker scent meant for the fall and winter, you know, if you will, if you're a seasonal type of fragrance wearer. And I'm pretty much, and sometimes I don't care because where I live, the weather's all over the place. Like right now, it is super cold here for it to be where we are in the country and what it traditionally is. But back on point, because shout out to Sugar, she said, you get the rambling, babe. Yeah, I know. You know, some people like for you to tell the story and massage the process. But we're talking about Zanzibar here. This is another one that he told me about. And I actually had 2 of these. I gave one away to my nephew. Shout out to Texas Raven. Love you, boy. And he said he loved it. This is a more brighter, more fresh marine type note. It's one of those unbuttoned 3 or 4 buttons on your shirt, let your chain show, hit the beach, throw a nice Panama straw hat on, or whatever it is, you know, a trucker's hat, if you will, with the mesh in the back, with your chains on, and get out there with it. Next up is bourbon. Now, this is one of the, out of all of these, this is one I had no patience for. I read the notes and I had to get this one, and I actually purchased it at around $35 when it dropped. And I quickly learned, be patient, give it about 3 to 4 weeks. It's going to hit the rack stores and go down. Now, let's diverge for a second. When it comes to the rack stores and buying fragrances online, why do some people prefer to buy them online? For one, they say, well, I'll get it for cheaper. Now, let's look at it. Depending where you are, you're going to pay shipping and tax. And by the time you do that, you're right back at the price point of where you were in person and have it right there today. If you got patience, that's fine. Get it shipped to you. You save a few bucks. You feel good about that. That's your decision with your money. Those of you who like to walk in the store and say, hey, I might have paid a little bit more, but I have it with me right now. I can put it on this evening, or dare I say even spray it on my body when I walk out. It's up to you. I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money. Okay, if you can save, you can save. If you are impatient and you want it now and you don't mind paying a little extra, that's the price point, so be it. Word to the clips, as I always say. Well, that is one of the lessons right there that I say, you know something, that's just how it's going to be. You know, some people, oh man, you paid too much. Well, and I tell them that, hey, it's basic economics, the supply and demand and scarcity. Do I want it now or do I want to wait 2 weeks, maybe even a month? If you're American Seer, yeah, I said your name, with your super long shipping. Anywho, and finally, the one everybody's been going crazy over is the Lattafa Asad ELIXIR in this matte black, as if Batman himself would wear this when he's going out on missions to nab some criminals. This is what Batman wears when he's out being the Cape Crusader, the Dark Knight, the Vigilante, okay? And it's nice. And it's nice. This is one of the flagship designer rendition lines of Lattafa. Of course, they had the Anisha Marathi line, and they had the Pride line. Then you have some of the more super affordable lines. And this one right here, I like to say the Yara and Asad line is almost carrying Lattafa, dare I say. This is the one that people can get to quickly, and they can say, hey, I like it, I don't like it. You know something? I'm not going to spend all that money for the original. I'm going to go with this right here. It's close enough. I'm fine with it. Well, actually, it's a nice little spin to it, and I'm cool with it. So let's get on with the OG, okay? The Asad, the Unk, okay? As the kids like to say. Let's see what Unk is doing right here. And right away, you smell it. You know exactly what it is. Look at the screen. You smell it with a slight twist to it. It's something in there that gives it kind of a minty hook to it. And I like it. And this has been chilling for well over a year. So what I smelled before is even richer and more robust. Let me do something. I bought this thing for a reason. I'm not using it. Y'all know me. I get to fixing stuff, doing the videos and stuff like that. You should have that together. It just becomes part of the video. You know what I do. It's part of the experience when you're watching the Solution for Frags. He's gonna be moving stuff around and everything, and adjusting stuff as he goes along. But it makes you want to wear it more. This is what the maceration process is all about, people. If you're unsure what that is, it's when it's kind of like making a good whiskey. And you put it in that oaken barrel, and you don't sell it right away. You don't drink it right away. You put it in that cellar, and you let it chill, all right? And let the chemical process do what it does when things are aging. Usually when something is aging, it tastes horrible. But in this case, with fragrance, we're not tasting fragrance, obviously. When you're smelling this, and it macerates, and it just blends and brews and all that good stuff, you're like, man, I really did not pay attention to this back in the day, but now I have a deeper appreciation of this. I love it. I used to like it, now I love it. And you start really trying to see what some of your newer fragrances are doing when you allow it to macerate. Okay, so that's a good thing. So not hard to find the OG. This is one of those deals you probably could give it out as a Christmas gift. Now, the thing on the Yara side, my daughter pretty much likes all of them. Sugar only likes one or two, and she says a very bulky bottle. And it's because of this nice decorative ring that goes around it, and it's heavy. It's got a little weight to it, and they wanted to give you kind of that luxury feel. And they did a pretty good job, for it to be a rendition. But this is one of those fragrances that if you got the Middle Eastern thing in your bag, I guarantee you probably have this. If you don't, just tell me why. Like, I'm not feeling it. I'd rather stick to the OG. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm not here to convince you to say, why aren't you wearing this? You're out your mind. You're missing out. No, it's not about that. So, in order, Zanzibar. Now, when Kiss Griffey told me about this one, because to give you a little historical context, I got my trash can right here. Let me start doing that. He said the next one you're going to like from the Asad line is Zanzibar, because you're a freshy marine kind of guy, and you'll have a nice appreciation for this one. You got to get this. I want to say he gave this to me in a little travel deal that he sent me. Card, one of the spray cards that Lattafa has. I want to say he gave it to me like that. Pause. Oh yeah. Now, there's a fresh, rich creaminess to this that smells really nice. And look at the notes up on the screen. And it's pleasant. It's a fresh, but I guess it's the maceration process now. some kind of milky latonic thing is going on in here. And maybe it's just a maceration process where it got to this point and those aren't even in there anymore. But I have a better appreciation for this. Now, whatever this is supposed to, here I go, I bought the thing and I'm not using it. We're going to use it. What this is supposed to be renditioning, I don't care. I like it. I like it. And again, this is not hard to find. It's probably going to pop up. If it's not there, it's going to pop up in one of your rack stores at some point. And this is one of the ones where you might have to look on the women's side of things because it may pop up over there, right? Because a lot of these customer service reps don't know what these are quite yet. They just get them in and they go, oh, that looks kind of feminine. I'll put it in that cage. But this is a more, brighter spring, summertime type fragrance where the OG is a more fall, winter type thing. It's a cool night. You got your sweaters on and stuff like this. No, this is one where you want it to be a little warm to really appreciate this. And this is one that I was wearing quite a bit and I laid off of it. I did because I said I want to come back to this. And I wound up buying another bottle. And yeah, the nephew got the one that didn't have as much that I was wearing. This is the newer one. And I've had it for over a year. I bought two because I liked it so much. Moving right along, yeah, bourbon. And like I told you, I whipped out the card and I purchased this one as soon as it dropped. I couldn't wait. And I was not upset or anything like that. It just taught me a financial lesson and patience about buying some of these things. Just wait, it's okay. But my collection with the Middle Eastern scents wasn't what it is now. It was nowhere close to that. All right, that my collection has moved from my my linen closet. Actually, I got a couple of linen closets. Well, the main one in the bathroom, a few shelves on there, and then big shelves, to a cabinet that I had in my bedroom, to a massive shelf, and it's starting to creep onto a dresser that I have in my closet as well. So I say I'm going to draw down and start giving away a few, and I really have cut back on what I've been purchasing. But if I see something I like, I'm still going to get it. But back to this bourbon. I know Sugar was like, there you go again, man. But back to the bourbon. Go ahead and talk about what it's supposed to be. But I like these to speak for themselves. I'm not going to tell somebody, hey, it's the OG. But the thing is, would they know? Not saying mislead people. But that's the thing with the fragrance game. Who's walking around with this? And it's not like sneakers, like, hey, let me see that. Oh, that's not legit. That's not the real one. People don't know what they're smelling 98% of the time anyway, unless they're really, really in the fragrance game, because different fragrances smell different on different people, obviously. And that's what I really like about it. Any other thing else people talk about is pure conjecture. You really can't prove it. Let's get to it. Right away, I know exactly what it is because I have the OG. And the thing we like to do on this channel is that we don't verbally mention what the OG is. But I have it. I have it. And dare I say, I have another Middle Eastern brand that's renditioning the OG as well. And I didn't know that until I got that one later. So another, when they say bourbon, yes, it does have the liquor notes in there and things like that, but it's not a true gourmand. It's not a true gourmand, but it's a very nice scent. This would kind of, when you would wear this, when people like that, when would you wear this? This is late summer, fall, going into the winter. You can go into the top of the spring as well. If you wear this in the summer, it might be, as they say, chlorine, it might be jumping out there a little bit too much. And people are like, whoa, that's a powerful fragrance for this time of year. Just knowing to wear it, but to me, this is more of a fall, pure fall, late summer. It's cooling off a little bit. 70 degrees out here. Fall here is still 80, sometimes 90. So just be careful how much you spray. And it does have some good longevity. It's got great sillage on me. And I love it, but I just have not worn it enough because, like I said, I have some other options, and this gets forgotten about in the collection, but I don't want to let it go. I don't want to let it go because I do like it. It's a good option if I don't want to chop into the OG, or I don't want to use the other rendition that I have as much, where I can simply go out and get this one off the shelves quickly. So yeah, it's one of those stalwarts in your rack stores. So moving on to the one that you've been waiting for, the ELIXIR, Asad ELIXIR. Everybody was hyping this up, just like these. These were hyped up as well at one point, but to me, this was a bit more crazier in my opinion. Let me fix the light. If y'all can see that in the corner. There we go. All right, this one's a bit more crazier. Like I said, this is Batman's personal scent. He actually sent me a decant and say, hey, the solution. Enjoy. All right. Thanks for being a good citizen. But this does look like something he would put on his utility belt. So what makes this so great? Besides being a rendition of a very, very popular fragrance from the designer / luxury lines out there. You know something? It's almost spot on. And dare I say, it's almost split between two luxury designer lines, because Lattafa added something that when it blends, it made it give off a sort of sweet bottom scent, note, a bottom note at the accord, pardon me. Accord is the word I'm looking for right there. There's something sweet at the bottom of this. And I'm not saying it's in that profile, but I'm saying something mixed together to change it up just enough where Asad ELIXIR is going to stand by itself, but people would say, hey, it's a nice option to the others. Now, if you say, you know something, I'm not into the Middle Eastern scents, I'm going to go with the OG. I'm not buying that synthetic. People like to throw that out there, that cheap and all that stuff. Look, once again, people, I'm going to keep saying this, okay? I like to do this sometimes. No, you would not layer these two. But back at it. The whole trying to tell people what to wear thing, and I can't say this enough. People, it's your money. Buy what you like. If you got a significant other and they like certain phrases on you, and you're opening up your horizons to those things, and you've grown to love those, so be it. Wear those as well, but don't let the social media entities try to sway you. Have you noticed on my channel, along with Sugar, that we never really tell you, hey, go out and get this. We'll say, hey, if you like this, get this for this person, thing like we never say, hey, go get it, this and that. That's not really, and if we have, it's been far and few. All right, we just talk about the options of why we like it and why you might like it, but we never try to push you to purchase something. We may tell you where it is, okay, where you can find it. All right, but other than that, I'm not here to tell you to purchase something at all. I get nothing out of that. There's no orange strip on my profile on any social media platforms. I do this just because I like fragrances, man. And I'm not on a journey, anything like that. The path and the way and all that stuff, trying to figure out who I am in the fragrance world. I just like different scents, okay? They work on my body. I'm going to keep that bottle. I'm going to hand it off. Or, I don't know, I might use it as a bathroom spray or something like that. Yes, we do that sometimes. If we buy something we don't really care for it, it becomes a deodorizer. Hey, so be it. I have a fragrance in my truck that I thought I would like, and it's basically like an air freshener in my truck now. Yeah, that's all it is. I thought I would like it. It didn't work on my skin. So it sits in the glove box, and I use it as an air freshener. So remember, it's all about what you like, people, not what somebody's telling you to buy. All right, don't get into that. That's why it's good if you can get out and smell some of these things on your own and not blind by them, leave that up to the solution. And to paraphrase Jay-Z, the solution did that, so hopefully you don't have to do that. Meaning the blind buys. I'm like the blind buy king. All right, I'm like, oh, that looks interesting, and I'll buy it. If I like it, I'll keep it. Sometimes I don't get to keep it because my daughter takes it from me, or Sugar, and that's just how it is. I'm like, oh man, I get another one or whatever. I used to kind of guard my fragrances. You saw the video about the Gucci Pour Homme. Now, things like that, yeah, I can't go out and buy those like that. But the recent stuff, I'm like, use them. Because I have had fragrances recently break down on me and I had to toss them. They were just that old. I had to let go of them. All right, so Lattafa, the Asad line, it's a good, budget-friendly, long-lasting, well-respected, well-desired fragrance line that they're offering. And you won't be mad if you get any of them. They got a little something for everybody. You got your spices, your deep spices. You got your liquor notes. All right, you got your fresh, creamy type hybrid deal right here, and you got the hype beast. So I am Salute for Frags. Make sure you comment, like the video, share it, tell a friend, and come back again. And like we always do at this time. And we out.
The solution.
On this episode, as the bottle turns.